for, I work with frequency and vibration, primarily with sound bowls, frequency generators, bells, chimes. I help people to understand how the chakra centers positively influence our physical body, and how they can be influenced by events that happen during our life. All of the stuff about the chakra system. This is my chakra Bible. Let me show you my chakra Bible. I just call it my chakra Bible. It's a book by Cindy Dale, and it's over 1,000 pages long. It talks about all of the chakras and all the different chakra systems. This chakra system I primarily use right now is the Hindu chakra system. It's a seven center system, which are mostly known. This is a Hindu system, and I like to work with energy, and I start my morning routine with the hygienics of calling back, cleansing, and fortifying. So first, let me start off by calling back my energy. I call back my energy. Oh, sorry, YouTube. Oh, YouTube is like over there. So I call back my energy from all people, places, planes, energies, events, existences, timelines, and dimensions. And I call that back to me cleansed, recharged, and activated for me and only me to use. Good morning, Deb. And Grid Rising, Tina. How are you? Eric, how are you, my friend? You are in my thoughts and in my prayers. Hugs. If anybody didn't see my story yesterday, I'm sure Eric won't mind, but Eric lost his best friend yesterday to the disease of addiction, and I ran into Eric through a recovery site, TikTok, and it's influenced a lot of people's lives. A lot of us have lost. I lost my first sponsor to an overdose, and a lot of other people have. So my heart and prayers go out to you and those who have suffered because of the disease of addiction. So let's just take a moment of silence for Eric's friend. I believe his name is Dan. If you don't mind just joining me just for a split second. Again, I'm sorry for your suffering. So as we call back our energy, let us all also cleanse it. I use, well, thank me, my friend. You have supported and helped so many people. So many of us are better because you are in the world. Let us wipe our, this is a selenite stick, it's a crystal I use to wipe negative energies away from my energy body, which lies outside of there are multiple layers of subtle body, and negative energies can become attached, and we can draw them into our field. So I use three different. I use white sage, I use selenite, and I just wipe it as if it's a lint brush and just pulling away anything that's negative from my energetic field. Remembering always to recharge our crystals with the full moon and cleansing it. I cleanse my crystals with smoke and sound. I also use Palo Santo. Palo Santo can remove negative energies, but also replaces it with positive energies. White sage in itself, there's different types of sage, but sage will remove negative energies also. It's used in primarily rituals, and blue sage smells better than white sage. Oh, Vanna, I don't know, sweetheart. That's not my thing. I don't answer questions. I ask you to meditate for yourself and do what is best for you and your highest good. And you are in my thoughts. Hey, love. Love and light. Okay. We have cleansed, we have called back. Now let's imagine a shield. Imagine that you have if you ever wanted to feel your energy, you could feel namaste, my love. I don't know why I said that like an Oriental accent, but namaste. And you can feel the energy between your two hands if you just place them in front of you. And if you can't feel that, there's a little thing that you can do that we've seen on Gaia, where you can take your fingernails, rub your fingernails together, and take deep breaths, run your fingernails together for about 30 seconds. This is actually causing a static of sorts with your own prana, your own energy. And then just pull your hands down in your lap. And you'll feel tingling. That's your energetic being, body. So now imagine that you have a protective shield or bubble up. And we want to do that because there are definitely negative thoughts, energies, things that happen as we leave our haven. Of course, your house is protected as long as you follow, you do your usual cleansing. And so, but once you leave, you are subject, not only when you leave, I should take that back, you are subject to being influenced by negative energies. You can also be influenced by negative energies while you are on somebody's live. So imagine that you have not my live, but other people's lives. Imagine that you have, my battery's going to die over there. Sorry, YouTube. I am not going to be able to go live on YouTube today. So imagine that we have a bubble up, fingertip to fingertip over our head to the earth. And then I'm going to imagine that I have a blue bubble or shield around me because I am doing the throat chakra today. And so my bubble is blue and it's shimmering and shiny. And I imagine that then you call upon your team of light to come and support that. So I call upon my team of light, Mary Magdalene, Archangel Michael, and did I put this on? And Archangel Michael to help me keep thank you for the blue, to help me keep to keep my shield protected and up. Love and light can enter my bubble, love and light can exit my bubble, but we don't allow anything negative to influence our energetic body. So, excuse me while I do something. Okay, I am all together now. Again, I apologize for the distractions this morning. I am off center a little bit. So this morning I'm going to talk about the throat chakra. And you know why I'm talking about the throat chakra today? I am talking about the throat chakra today because the throat chakra bowl came in last night. Woo woo! Who's so excited? I am so excited. If everybody knows that I have broke my throat chakra bowl twice. Yay! Grand Rising, Rick! How are you? How are you, my dear? Yeah. Twice we broke this bowl. Here's the second boo-boo. Which leads me to believe I might have something wrong with my own throat chakra. Why do I keep on breaking the throat chakra bowl, right? That's what I say. I'm doing good. This is the other one. I was trying to utilize the Chinese or the Japanese art. What's it called when you fill in the break with gold? That's what I was doing here. Oh, a couple of hearts too. It's a famous art that's... Hi, Tina Jo! I think it's Japanese. And it starts with a K. Thank you, Sherry! Thank you, my darling. You're so sweet. Good morning. What's the name of that art, Tina Jo? I talk about it all the time. Where we fill in the cracks or the break with gold. Starts with a K, Japanese. Oh no, it didn't. Send in my love. Oh, I hate being without a phone. Tell her I said hi. We're going to talk about the throat chakra bolt today because my throat chakra bolt came. Throat chakra! I know, oh my god, I can only imagine how difficult that is. The throat chakra bowl has arrived. Let's be gentle with this baby, seeing as I have broken it twice. And we're going to thank Raymond. Oh, my heart. No, it's not Kundalini, because Kundalini is the energy. I'm going to have to find it. The Japanese art, when you put two things, it's kind of honoring the break, because the break, there's beauty in the break. Meaning, basically, you did? I'm sorry. There it is! Exactly. Kintsugi pottery. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't see it. So, we're going to do the blue chakra. The throat chakra. This is the chakra where you get your needs met. Where this is the willpower chakra. This is where the final stage of decision making lies. The Sanskrit word for the throat chakra is the Shuddhi, and which basically means to purify, or it's the purification center. Oh, you never heard of it? It's fascinating. I know, I do too. Look up the word. I think California put it up there, and I'm not explaining it as beautiful as the concept behind it. Where putting something back together, and the strength of putting it back together, needing to speak our truth is very, very difficult, especially for children who have been shushed all their lives, you know what I mean? Or if you've been told that children should be seen and not heard, you probably have a little bit of a problem in your throat chakra. If you were sent to your room, you're welcome, it's fascinating. Stop. Were you sent to your room while everybody else was the adults were downstairs playing and watching TV and doing adult things, and now you weren't integrated? You probably have a problem with your throat chakra. It lies beyond. It's more of a spiritual and emotional chakra versus the lower three. The lower three are all physical in nature. You know, you're talking about 7 years, safety, security, me starting to be creative between the age of 7 and 14, 14 to 21, 21 to 27, 28. This is when you really are stronghold into your adulthood, and you realize that you have a problem with your communication skills because you weren't taught how to communicate effectively. as children. So the Beja of the throat chakra, Beja means the sound, or it's called Beja or seed, and that is the ancient cultural explanation for the sound that is associated with that chakra. Modern day, we use also vowels, which have a high frequency determined by more modern science. Anyway, so it's related to communication, speaking, perception, listening, the ears, the throat, the thyroid, the trachea, esophagus, the parathyroid, hypothalamus, the neck vertebrae, mouth, TMJ. If you have TMJ, thank you. These are my throat chakra earrings. I try to do, that's so corny. I wear colors associated with chakras when I'm talking about them. So corny. So if you have TMJ, that's associated with your throat chakra. The muscles, the jaw, everything associated with here. Expressions, the emotional focus is the expression of emotions, especially in relation to self-responsibility, taking responsibility for getting your own needs met. Spiritual concern is sharing the divine guidance, psychic ability of clear hearing, the ears. The gland is the thyroid. Every chakra has a different... Good morning, Mimi! So good to see you! There's a gland associated with each chakra, and some people have the belief that the chakras are more associated with glands than they are the actual location. So they think that, now mind you, there are dozens and dozens, good to see you, of chakra systems. And every culture has their own chakra system. It's really, really fascinating. Oh, of course, I talk about it every day, right? So issues with choice, your strength of will, your willpower lies here also. Your personal expression, your ability to follow your dreams, using personal power to create, judgment and criticism, faith and knowledge, your capacity to make decisions. It's a big chakra. They're all big. The sense, every chakra has a different sense. The chakra of the throat chakra is hearing. The element is ether. The personality is I have the power to communicate. Makes sense. A balanced energy in the throat chakra, and you're centered in the present. You have a good sense of timing. Yeah, did you know that? If you have a problem with being late all the time, it's indicative of a throat chakra ailment. A lot of times we use these signs and symptoms and to diagnose issues with in particular chakras. And then you can work with that chakra. This is called chakra medicine. And you work with that chakra to help heal the issues that are associated with it. Good communicator. You have a pleasant voice, aware of time, I said that. Expressive and prolific, understands spiritual concepts, the ability to meditate or experience divine energy. An excessive amount of energy in your... Tiff! Good morning, my love! High five! High five! High five! How are you? How's the move going? High five, high five, high five. I got a new throat chakra ball, Tiff. Raymond bought it for me. It's going. You know who likes to move? Nobody likes to move. Especially when the kids are out of school. God bless you. It's different when they're in school. Oh my God, right? Leave it. You don't need all that stuff. One of my problems is hoarding. That's one of the things that came up in my spiritual development, was the amount of stuff I've allowed myself to accumulate and I don't need. You know, I'm speaking for myself. But, I mean, I like collecting little things, trinkets and stuff. You love throwing things out? I am a low-key hoarder, too. You never know where you're going to need it. Now, our parents were my parents came through the Depression. So, and my grandmother, oh my God, my grandmother, she was terrible. God rest your soul, Grandma. So please don't take any offense. My grandmother was part of like the Polish society. That's the thing too, Tina. I'm going to address that in a second too. But so my grandmother was part of the Polish club, and when they would have their picnics, she would come over and bring us the used styrofoam plates. No joke. She'd bring us these little styrofoam plates and be all kinds of cuts in them. Oh my God. Ah. They saved everything because of the Depression and everything, the trauma that they went through with the Depression and such, you know. The wars. Yeah. And I too lost everything. Especially, we had our house foreclosed on. And some of my children don't let me forget about this, but one in particular. We lost everything. You know, they foreclosed on our house, and we put as much as we could into the pod in front of our house. And I was expecting to have a couple more days, and they knocked on my door. They knocked on my door on a Saturday morning, and they came, opened my door, walked in my house, and packed my house up and put it on a truck. And we had no money. And so by the time I got all the money together to save our belongings, they auctioned it off that morning. So like my family never forgave me for losing everything. But everything happens to happen. Everything happens for a reason. Everybody has to feel that sense of loss. You know what I mean? Unfortunately. And it changes your perspective. You know, you suddenly realize that what's most important is not what can be packed in boxes. What's most important is the people and relationships and children. But there was a cross in my belongings that was forged in the fires of Ireland from the 1600s, and my mother has never forgiven me, and I don't blame her. Really, Tina? So you know that feeling also. It's terrible, you know. It definitely changes your outlook on everything when you've lost everything. And I wish that I could say that was the only time. I'm also in recovery, and because there was a hard time prior to that where I didn't lose everything, but I lost a lot. You cried. I know, honey. It's so sad. Because you see things, you know, pictures that your children have made, and yeah, I understand that. After you lost your son, and then you have to lose the physical aspects of him too. I'm so sorry. I know. So, I digress. But whatever I said needs to be said, right? That's how I see it. Support is important. Understanding is important. People are important. An excessive amount of energy in your throat chakra. Oh, that's important. That's good. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I should bring that up too. That was another thing I did want to bring up was Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and to all of the mothers who had to be fathers. For all those that are here, and for all those that have passed. I know, it's very depressing. Hi, Rose. I'm sorry if I missed anybody coming in while I was... Hi, Raymond. Are you here? It's important. You won't visit his grave. Good morning, my love. I'm sure you have your reasons. And, are they really at the grave anyway? I told my daughters that I want to be a tree. Have you seen this on FaceTime, on Facebook or YouTube? I don't know where I've seen it. Where you can actually have your remains. Yeah. Oh, that's good. I don't know where my dad's ashes are. No, we buried him. We don't have no ashes. We have ashes. No, we buried him. He got buried. Yeah, he's buried. So what was I just saying? Oh, I want to be a tree. Where you can have your ashes actually integrated into the base of a tree, and be buried and become a tree. I want to become a tree. Now it's a joke. Everybody thinks I'm joking, but I really want to be a tree. Come visit me and decorate me and, go through the seasons with me. Yeah, I know. Cremations, it's scary. I don't know. I guess I have a lot of thoughts on it. I have time. Hug a tree. Yeah, come hug me. Put some flowers at my base. And, wrap lights around. Well, I guess the lights won't work. Well, they're battery operated. There's so much you could do with a tree. I could come and I could shade you. Could have a picnic under me. It'd be fun. And they would see the humor in it. So the throat chakra, an excessive amount of energy in your throat chakra, and you're self-righteous, overly talkative, dogmatic, overly religious, dominating. If you have a low amount of energy, let's all be a tree together. I want to go green burial without the fanfare. What does that look like? So illnesses associated with the throat chakra could include raspy throat, chronic throat pain, mouth ulcers, gum problems, a TMJ, like I said, the illness and disease associated with the vertebrae of the neck, swollen glands, laryngitis, and thyroid problems. Your thyroid's located right here. Strep throat. Oh my God, see how I had to clear my throat just talking about it. The fifth chakra, the fifth chakra embodies the challenges of surrendering our own willpower and spirits to the will of God. From a spiritual perspective, our highest goal is the full release of our personal will into the hands of the divine. Jesus and Buddha, as well as other great teachers, represent the mastery of this state of consciousness, complete union with the divine will, energy connection to the emotional body, as the fifth chakra resonates to the numerous emotional and mental struggles involved in learning the nature of the power of choice. All illness has a connection to the fifth chakra because choice is involved in every detail of our lives and therefore every illness. Symbolic connection. The symbolic connection of the willpower chakra is to progress through the maturation of will. From the willpower of the tribal perception that everyone and everything around you has authority over you, through the perception that you are alone, you alone have authority over you, to the final perception that is true authority comes from aligning yourself with God's will. Everything that we go through in life goes through these stages, goes through a start, which is a root, a tribe, an individual, and goes straight up through the chakra system. Primary fears associated with the Throat chakra is fears related to the willpower. Our willpower. Fears related to our willpower exist within each chakra. So we have different fears associated with each chakra, such as like the root chakra. You can have fears of abandonment, fear of insecurities, and then you're going to have, as you go and you rise up, you're going to have fears of rejection, fears of how you are seen by other people, fear of getting your heart broken. You understand the idea behind it. So the primary fears that are associated with the throat chakra are our fear of willpower. We fear having no authority or power over our own lives within our tribes, the root chakra, then within our personal and professional relationships, and then we fear our authority over ourselves being out of control when it comes to our response to substances, to money, to power, to another person's emotional control over our well-being. And finally, we fear the will of God. The notion of releasing our power of choice to a divine force remains the greatest struggle for the individual seeking to become conscious. Who doesn't fear the will of God? If you were raised in those fundamental churches that starts off in the tribe, the fear of God was placed in you. So, primary strengths of the throat chakra is faith, self-knowledge, personal authority, the capacity to make decisions, knowing that no matter what decision you make, we can keep our word to ourselves and to another person. Knowing that the decisions we make, no matter what they are going to be in our best, for our best good. All right, I'm gonna go right to the summary because I'm anxious to play my Holly Molly. Guess what? Happy Father's Day to everybody who's a mother and a father, and to all the fathers that are here. Guess what's here, Hal? Ooh. Good morning, Leo May. The new throat chakra bowl has arrived. Let's see if I can play it without breaking it. The first time I broke it, I broke it playing it. The second time, I broke it. I dropped my striker into it. I have a striker that's all crystal, and I dropped it right into it, and it would pop the hole right through the bottom of it. No! Barking over here. So that's why we're doing the throat chakra bowl today. Throat chakra today. Yay! Oh, Raymond, look at the balls here. There you are. Look, my love. See what you got? So, throat chakra. The summary of it. Let's go right to the summary. Corresponding to the throat chakra and thyroid gland, the fifth chakra is the center of will, your ability to express your needs and your desires and your power of choice. The force behind acts of creation, choice, creates consequence. The fifth chakra is also the center of the energy of honor. It resonates with you when you give your word of honor, give your will. I know it's beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, Tina Joe, I'm so happy you got 4 weeks left. Glue that striker to my hand. I know. If it was so easy. The fifth chakra vows are promises of body, mind, heart, and spirit merged into one. Acts of soul retrieval or confession are also fifth chakra rituals in which the individual consciously calls back fragments of her spirit. that have been out on negative missions, such as telling a lie. When you tell a lie, you leave part of your, a fragment of your soul behind. The ritual of the last rites, as performed by the Roman Catholic Church, acknowledges that the whole of one's spirit must be called back into self prior to death, so that the whole of one's being can move on to the afterlife. Yes. You can also leave fragments as a result of negative relationships. You can leave fragments in your dreams. That's why it's so important to call back your energy as soon as you wake up in the morning. Very, very important. All right. So, if you have a problem with your throat chakra, what can you do to work with it? Work on it. Many of the treatments of chakras are the same, being, it is so much to learn. Telling the truth is also part. Yeah. That's part of your third chakra, of your throat chakra. Here you go. I'll just give you the book. Here, you take the book. The chakra book. That's as far as I got. You see the little pinkies? The pinky. So, what is your definition? These are, yeah, even in I'm learning about other religions through my chakra education. It's fascinating. Speaking with love. It's always with love behind you, behind your statements. You can never do harm if you're leaning in with love. What is your definition of strong-willed? Who are the people in your life that have control over your willpower, and why? Do you seek to control others? If so, who are they and why do you need to control them? We can also do meditation. We use positive affirmations. Singing is another way of working with your throat chakra. Singing mantras, saying vowels, all the mantras, all the chants, all of the bejas, the seed sounds, are all you working with the throat chakra. Mindful eating, meaning you're going to try and eat things that are blue. Can't think of many blue things. Om is actually the seed sound for the third eye chakra. The beja for the throat chakra was short-term memory loss. I just said it. Tom, HM. Blueberries. Look at Holly being the great moderator that she is. Yes. I can't think of anything else blue, can you? Everybody get their ear plugs ready, your water. Essential oils. Essential oils that are good for the throat chakra are frankincense, geranium, jasmine, sage. Some of these work for more than one chakra, as you can probably notice. Blue lights. Wearing blue clothes. Surrounding yourself in the color blue. Crystals. Crystals are Solidite, Lapis-lazuli, blue apatite, I can't say it. Blue lace agate, aquamarine, all crystals that are associated with the throat chakra. Do you have a problem with being talkative? Affirmations I already went over. I don't say it's Judith. Loving Judith. Oh, 714. It's not on this list, but the frequency of the throat chakra is 714. Janine, when are you going to come on live with us again? I'm not pressuring you for today, but we miss ya. I will always honor my. You guys are so funny. Mind you, your tools are not most successful with your intent, but the key to your intent to the rest of the tools. Very true. So your intent is, I think what you're saying is that your intent is more important than anything. What you lie in an intention. Am I correct? Yeah, I tried to record that last night and it didn't work. How are you, my sister? We're about to begin some bowls and some frequencies and some, not that, some bowls, some frequencies. Some positive affirmations. Oh, you're so sweet. How are things going with you, dear? As we go through the chakras and the affirmations, you're going to send your thoughts to the area of the affirmation. What the hell? You're going to send your thoughts to the location of the... All right, I'm going to mark you in. That's so true. All right. I love you guys too. So you're going to send your thoughts to the area where the chakra is located. You're going to imagine that there's a disc there of that color and that it is rotating in a clockwise manner without hesitation. Listen to the vibration. No, feel the vibration. Listen to the frequency. Okay? Yes. We did the chakra today. Starting off from the root. It is red. It's at the base of your spine. Comes to play the first 7 years of your life. All about the pride. I release all fears and doubts, embracing my sense of security and stability. You're proud of your is our where the intuition lies, our connection to our team of light. I am open to and receptive to the wisdom of the universe. I trust my intuition to guide me in the right direction. My inner vision is clear and I see the truth in all situations. I am in tune with my intuition and I trust the message. I honor my intuition. I let it be my confidence. I recognize the signs, symbols, and synchronicities that the universe presents to me. I embrace my inner vision and I allow it to illuminate my path. I trust the infinite wisdom that resides within me. Moving to the crown chakra, above our head, 6 inches above our head, top of our head. This is our connection to our Creator. It's also where we are infused with universal light. I am connected with all beings and feel the wisdom of life embedded within my body, mind, and spirit. My soul chose this life experience for growth and expansion. I am a divine being. My soul chose this life experience for growth and expansion. I said that. I meant to say, separation is an illusion and I am connected to all that there is. We are pixels of one picture, drops of one ocean. I am healing on all levels of my being. My crown chakra is opened and in perfect balance. I choose to live in the present moment because now is all there is. All of my power is in the now. I know that everyone is at a different level of their spiritual awareness and everyone is doing the best that they can. I am open to letting go of all attachments. Pure white light flows through me and heals my body, mind, and spirit. I thank you, house. How does everybody feel? Oh, thank you, love. Really, Dave? I think we're all having some sort of, I know, emotional response also today because of it being Father's Day. So our energies are being affected by that, the emotional involvement of that.